Hey there, you guys. This is another client reading, and this will be the "What Will He or She Be Like" reading. And this is for a woman inquiring about what will her life partner, what will this person be like? Okay, so we're going to tune into the energy of her life partner. Um, for those of you who are interested in this reading, just for information, you guys, you don't have to um, like this reading. Originally, how I did it was just to see. The reason why I created this spread was just to see what type of energy I was attracting to me. What type of person was I manifesting into my life, whether it be romantic, whether it be friendships. Okay, so you can focus on any intention you like. If you like to make it more specific as which type of life partner am I attracting, or what will my soulmate be like, what will my husband, my wife be like, you can definitely do that. And if you feel guided to what type of friends am I attracting or calling in, what type of business relationships am I attracting in, that sort of thing, you can definitely do it however you feel guided to. It doesn't have to simply just be romantic. But in this case, for this client, hers is romantic. She wants to tune into the energy of her life partner to see what this person will be like. Okay, I will leave in the description box below the link to my PayPal account to purchase this reading, and just be sure to leave a note in PayPal, or you can email me of what it is that you would like me to look into. Okay, all right, so let's get into the reading. I'm going to tune into her energy and ask divine spirits to reveal to me what they feel guided to reveal and release to her through me in regards to her life partner and what this person will be like. Okay, so first, I always use my Major Arcana deck for this spread, and I use an advice card from the Romance Angels Oracle. All right, so what will this person look like? What will the characteristics be of her lifelong partner, her lifelong partner? Death card. Okay. Okay. And what will be their personality? What is their personality? What are their personality like? Emperor. Okay. And how will she view this person? How will she view this person? How is she going to look at her lifelong partner? How will she view them? Oh, the Lovers. Okay. A lot of people, it's funny, a lot of people get that card. If you haven't noticed, that card comes out a lot, whether it be how the client views the other person or how the other person views the client. Okay, so how will the lifelong partner view her? How will they view her? Okay, the Chariot. Okay, and will they be compatible, or how will they be compatible? How will they be compatible? Okay. And what is the advice card, Divine Spirit? Okay, and that card just flew out. Alright, so I hope you can see all of the cards. Alright, so let's get into it, you guys. So, your lifelong partner, this person, their characteristics, or their physical characteristics, is the Death card. So immediately what I get is this person's going to be very tall, very lean. They might have very like deep cheekbones, like they could either have dimples, but I kind of feel like this person has like a strong like jawline. The best description of this person that I could give, like a person, I see their face in like my mind's eye, but I don't know this actor's name. I would say like the best description of this type of like look of this person, like physically, not like clothing style or nothing like that, but just like facial features and body structure. I would say August Alsina, the singer, like he has really deep cheekbones, almost like a bone structure. Um, Usually I would associate like this person with like Travis Barker or like Wiz Khalifa, like really skinny persons. Someone that might have tattoos. I wouldn't say they're as tatted as those two men I mentioned, but I would say that they may have quite a few tattoos. Okay. Um, this person has almost like a skeleton face, but I wouldn't say that they're unattractive. They're just like, they have really strong features, like their bone structure is very like strong, and it like it comes out very strong, very tall, you know, could even be like, could look like Snoop Dogg. I would say like that could be that type of look. um doesn't have to be an African American man. He could also be another race. How I'm seeing him though, because I'm really getting a lot of African American descriptions of this person, of how they would look. I feel like he is around his 30s. Yeah, he's very tall. Like I said, he might have quite a few tattoos. Um, I feel like he's very um, he is a upstanding type of person. I feel like he's been through a lot of things, so therefore he may come across as very intimidating towards people, but I feel like that's a protective shield. You know, even though he's tall and skinny, you know, he's not like a punk, weak type of person. I feel like he's been through a lot of things in his life. So he could even come across as someone that, you know, has lived a rough life. You know, if you've seen him, you could judge him right off the bat and say that he might have been to jail or something like that, or he could be dangerous. But I don't feel like that's really the case. He might have gone through certain things like that in his life, but I feel like he is an upstanding guy. Like he has turned his life around in some way. Um, as far as his personality, he's the emperor, which isn't bad. When I see the emperor, I think of like an Obama type of a personality, or Bill Clinton or Jay-Z type of person, George Clooney. Like he's this refined type of guy. Like he's just likable, just naturally likable. He has a swag about him. So I get this. He's a confident person, very assertive, very ambitious, very respectable, a gentleman person. But he's not the type to take anyone's shit, but he is a gentleman. He is kind-hearted. Like I said, he's respectable. I get like an older vibe from him. I don't know how old you are, like what your age is, but I get like, I heard 30 to 35 years old for this person. So he's kind of he's got a mature he's mature. He's got a maturity about him that people just respect him, but he gets along with all different types of people, whether it's elders, people his own age, you know, people younger than him, kids. He's well liked. You know, like he shakes hands with everyone, he hugs, you know, the older women, he kisses, you know, kids on the cheek. Like he's real respectable, he's well liked. People like him. He's got a charm about him. um when I said charm, I heard southern charm. So he could, you know, be from the south or something like that, but or it could also just be a sign of he's a gentleman. You know, and he dresses very well. You know, he's not like a bum or anything. I would say he dresses nice. You know, on occasion he has different looks. He's a truck type of person. Like if he had a car, it would be like a truck or something. That's just what I see. Like he would be that type of person. He's like a man's man. He could even be a type that I feel like he takes care of his mother or something. Like make sure that she's taken care of, you know, even do the yard for her. Just he's a very respectable person. Regardless of what his past is, he's still lovable. People still respect him and look up to him. He's the type of person that walks in and he owns the room. I do feel like he has facial hair as well. Okay, let's see. As far as how you're going to view this person, you have the Lovers. So you're going to view this person as very loving. Like you're going to see this person as very gentle. I don't think you're going to judge him at all. You know, he's very affectionate. He might treat you so much like a lady that it's like so old school and so like, you know, like romantic movie type of thing. Like this person opens doors and holds doors for you, like closes the door, you know, make sure that you know, opens and close your car door. When you walk into a building, he opens the door for you, holds your hand, pulls out your chair, you know, all that type of stuff. I feel like he's that type of person. He's very considerate. He has a very big respect for women, and he respects his elders, I'm getting. So you'll see this person is very gentle, very loving. You may see this person as a perfect partner as well. Like you met your match finally, because there's a part of you guys that you may come across as intimidating if you just look at the appearance. But if you look deeper at your, you know, your personality and your character, people will see that you guys are very lovable and very sweet, and you care about everybody's needs. You're very empathetic to other people. So I feel like you'll see that in each other. As far as how he'll see you as a Chariot, so I feel like he'll see you as someone who's very ambitious. Someone who's, you may be someone that's very assertive. Like he might see this side of himself, he'll see that in you, I feel. You're like an independent type of person. Like you have a tunnel vision. You don't really ask for too much or ask for anyone's help. You know, you'll get it done on your own. You're, like I said, you're very ambitious, I feel, very confident, very assertive, and I feel like, you know, you're not afraid to speak. You're not afraid to speak up for yourself or stand up for others. You're not the type that just bites your tongue. It's almost like you have a demanding presence as well, as like a strong energy when you come in. So there's polarity in both of the cards. So these are aspects that you see within each other. You see the gentleness that you have within yourself in him, and he sees the ambitious, confident aspect of himself in you, I feel. So what will the compatibility be between the both of you? You have the Hangman, okay? With the Hangman, you guys would have to look outside of the norm of what a relationship is. Something about you guys is very similar but very different. It's like you guys come from two different types of worlds, okay? So it may be that, you know, you have people that look at you both and probably say, like, what are these two even doing together? You know, they might not see the same things that you see in each other. They might just see the differences and say, what are these two doing together? They don't match, or they don't look like they match, you know? So it's like that dynamic, one of you, you know, the bad boy with the good girl, or, you know, the wild party girl with the introverted guy, that type of thing. It's like people might see that. So I feel like you guys would have to look at things from your perspective rather than everybody else's, not the peanut gallery. But I feel like you guys would hit it off with each other. With the Hangman, he's all about a change in perspective as well. Sometimes this could be a card of slowing down, pausing in action, just to look at life differently. You guys could just be at the point of your lives when you come together that you slow down whatever your lifestyles are for each other. And I don't feel like that's a bad thing. You know, the Hangman is needed. all major arcana are, you know, they're essentially a part of our journey, and they are needed and necessary. So I don't see this as a bad thing, but I just get that possibly people could judge the connection offhand first. It might not always be that way, but firsthand, like in the beginning stages, they might judge it a little bit and say, why are they together? They don't match, you know. Let's see what your advice is. You have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this is telling you this person could be coming in soon, or he could be around or something already somehow. I don't believe you know this person, but his energy could be very close by, whether that means he lives near you or his energy's coming in soon, okay? But there's a new energy of love that's opening up, is just what I'm getting. So Spirit's telling you to be open to it. I feel like you're not used to a man courting you the way this guy will court you, or this man. He's like a knight in shining armor. I even got that here with this card. He's like this real gentleman type of, he's really romantic, very loving, very affectionate, very attentive towards women, especially the women that he loves and respects. And I feel like that's something that's going to catch you off guard. So you have to be open for it. All right, so that's the reading for you. I hope that this was entertaining and it gives you some insight and some clarity and hopefully some hope and something to look forward to. As always, you guys, I'm sending you much love. And if you are interested in your own reading, I will leave the link below to my PayPal so that you can go ahead and get your own personal reading. Be mindful that readings, there is a up to 7 business day wait, sorry, because I don't do readings on the weekend, Saturday nor Sunday. So it's a 7 business day wait, up to 7 business day wait. So I do get booked up, so I do have to put my readings out, you know, a few days. So just be mindful of that, you guys, and I try to get them uploaded and out to you as soon as I can. I appreciate you guys' patience in advance. Send you much love. Peace.